I miss stepping in through the doors and knowing that I'm in a holy place, that I'm in the presence of Christ and that I can take anything there. I miss the stillness of the building and just that it's such a prayerful place. I'm not used to not going to church, so I usually am fortunate in being able to go into the church every day for one reason or another. Even if I work all day, I'm able to go into church and just pray or just sit for 5 minutes and just before I even go back to my own house. And I just feel, that's such a blessing to have a church that's open, that allows people to just go in and out in their own quiet time as well as informal worship time. I obviously miss the sacraments of the church, and I think as a Christian your life is never complete unless those sacraments are available to you. And although at the moment we're making huge efforts and priests are making huge efforts to bring those sacraments to us virtually, and it is an amazing thing that they're doing, it'll never make up for being able to come to church and come to Christ, because it's our duty to do that, but also it's a great joy to come and be there and just be at home, really.
Welcome Wednesday by St. Winifred's. It's such a friendly and spiritual place that is sorely missed during this time, and although Father Ben has been absolutely amazing, as is the rest of the congregation, to be physically in the presence of the church and its congregation is sorely missed. Let's hope and pray that soon we'll be back together, worshipping and enjoying our social life.
I miss everyone from church because I can't see them, and I also miss all my friends from Sunday school.
I miss the atmosphere of tranquility that the church provides.
I miss playing the organ in the congregation.
I miss all the music, and I'll be glad to get back.
Right now it feels as if something's missing, and what's missing is not being able to get inside St. Winifred's Church to worship and to not be part of God's family with everyone else worshipping. We're really, really grateful that we've had virtual Mass throughout this whole pandemic, but can't wait to be back inside God's building to worship as a family and receive the Blessed Sacrament.
What I miss about coming to church, I miss serving on the Sunday and also serving sometimes in the weekday, and also worshipping with Father Ben and also the congregation, and also I miss singing group.
I look at the church building each day with longing as I pass to go home. I miss being able to go through the doors, to sit in silence and reflect. I miss the time I get to speak with the Lord, and I'm looking forward to the time that we can go back in, albeit for single prayer, to be able to light the candle and kneel at the altar and just spend time reflecting on my faith and the love of the Lord.
What I miss most about not coming to church on Sunday is us all being together for worship in our beautiful church. Also, I miss the hymn singing. We sing lovely hymns and it's just joyful for us all to be together. And hopefully it won't be long before we can continue doing it again.
I miss my church so much because my church is my family, and I miss my family. And I miss going to church to pray and light a candle in quiet. I miss it so much.
We're looking forward to being back in our beautiful building, which is at the centre of community life, and seeing our church family.
I love my church. our church, because there's always a lovely welcome, lovely smiles, even when I'm creeping in halfway through the service and making a noise. I love to hear Father Ben speaking because it's always lovely. And the singing. It's lovely to just sit and listen to everything, because it's just like a lovely warm hug around you.
Hi, I'm looking forward to coming back to church because I like Sunday school and I like taking the wine after Father Ben.
Hopefully we see you all soon. I'm looking forward to being able to serve again.
Church has been a huge part of my life. So during this period of lockdown, I'm really missing my church family. I'm missing singing. I miss reading, serving, singing with the singing group. I miss helping with Sunday school and just being a part of Mass. I miss seeing my friends, as I've made quite a few friends because of church. So I really can't wait for all this to be over and so I can see everyone again.
I've always attended St Winifred's Church since I was a little girl. I was christened there, I was confirmed there, I got married there and I redone my vows there. I've always gone since when I was a little girl singing in the choir, but my favourite part of the church that gives me peace is the Lady Chapel.
I love going to St Winifred Church because I've always gone there and well, I've always loved going there and I have a lot of peace and comfort from it.
It allows me to express my relationship with Jesus as I'm a committed Christian. It's a huge part of my day-to-day living and it guides me and supports me and challenges me on a daily basis. The people and the community around St Winifred's is a huge part of my life too. And it allows us to express our relationship with Jesus but also have fun together.
Church has played a massive part in my life. So at this time, not being able to see my church family and being around them in church has been a hard thing for me. I cannot wait to get back to seeing everyone. Living out of the area as well is quite hard because people have been seeing each other doing daily exercise, but I haven't had that luxury. So I'm looking forward to going back to church when we're allowed and when it's safe, and spending lots more time with my church family.
Here's a message for Father Ben. I love coming to church to meet all my church friends, especially Father Ben, Rebecca and Angela. What I miss about being in church is doing my Sunday school with Angela and being in the choir with Rebecca and all the fundraising we all do to keep the church going and opening. I am looking forward to going back to church to see everybody in church and to get back to a little normality in our lives. Stay safe, everyone!